Methods have a few parts to them. The first one is the access modifier. So in this example, our access modifier for this method is public. And we said when we use public, that means we can use this method anywhere else in our code. So any other class within our code can use this check balance method. If we're able to make a bank account instance in that class, that other class, then we are able to run the check balance method on that instance. It's allowed. If in fact we had private here instead, then if you try doing check balance on a bank account instance in another class, it would just not work and you would get an error. So using public here allows us to check balance anywhere else if we have a bank account instance in another class, followed by these parentheses. These parentheses within here, that's where our parameters go. This is an example of no parameters, but I'll show you in the next video what parameters are and what they'll look like in here and when we use them. We have the name of our method here. This is another part of a method. You just have to name it so that you can call it elsewhere. Now the return type is just specifying the data type of whatever you're going to return. Returning means that you're going to grab something and give it back to whoever called that method. So if you have this check balance method and it's being called in another class, like for example here we had this main class and we were calling this method, what it's going to do is it's going to jump to the code of check balance. And check balance only has one line of code and it's just the return. So return, what it does is send this data back to here. So this will now have whatever amount is. Amount up here is double amount. So this is the same data type. The data types have to match. So if you're returning amount, you have to specify that it's of type double, and that's what will be returned from this method. And this system.out.print line statement's actually going to get a double with the value of whatever amount is here. In this case, we didn't actually set amount to anything, so this would actually just print out 0 because 0 is the default value for doubles that haven't been set. Here you see we just declare it and we never change it anywhere in this code. I'll show you how you could change amount of Alex's bank account in future videos, but in this scenario, we're just showing you how you would call the method and what it would do. It would return the amount.